lesson is on simplifying algebraic expressions. Let's begin by discussing how to expand an algebraic expression. To expand algebraic expressions, we can use the distributive property. The distributive property is used to rewrite the product as the sum of two terms. For example, -2 times -3y plus 5. When using the distributive property, we multiply everything outside of the parentheses times everything inside the parentheses. So we begin by multiplying -2 times -3y. Plus, we see our addition sign, -2 times +5. -2 times -3y is positive 6y. Plus, -2 times 5 is -10. Remember, adding a negative number is the same as using subtraction. So we can rewrite our answer as 6y minus 10. This would be the simplified version of this algebraic expression. For these examples, we're going to find an equivalent sum or difference for each product. Remember, product is when we use multiplication. So now we're going to use multiplication to rewrite this as a sum of two factors. A times 2 is 2a, plus a times b is ab. So that would be the third solution in the set. 5 times 1 is positive 5, minus 5 times 4c is 20c. That will be the first solution within our set. Then we are multiplying by -2/10. -2/10 times 7x is -1 4/10x. Minus -2/10 times 3/10 is -600. Remember, our integral rule states when subtracting a negative number, we add the opposite sign. So we're going to change subtraction to addition and -600 to +600. So our solution is -1 4/10x plus 600, which is the first solution within our set. Which expressions show a sum or difference equivalent to -1/5 times -5m plus 10? We're going to begin by multiplying everything in our parentheses times -1/5. -1/5 times -5m. If we put -5m over 1, we can solve. Here we see we have a 5 and a 5, so we can cross simplify. 5 and 5 share a common factor of 5, so they simplify to 1. So now we have -1 times -1m, which is positive m. The next part shows that we're multiplying -1/5 times 10 over 1. Again, we can cross simplify. 5 and 10 share a common factor of 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 5 divided by 5 is 1. We multiply straight across and we get -2. So if we write our solution to this set, we see it's m minus 2. So that would be number 2. What are the different ways that I can expand an algebraic expression? You can expand an algebraic expression when you use the distributive property to rewrite a product as a sum or difference of terms. We can distribute from the left, which is what we've been practicing. Here we'll see that the number we distribute is always to the left of our parentheses. We can also distribute to the right. So if you look at the bottom example, we multiply 5 times 3a, which gives us 15a. We multiply 5 times b, which is 5b, and we see that it is a subtraction problem. So that simplifies to 15a minus 5b. We can also distribute a variable. We multiply the variable times everything in parentheses. For example, y times 2x minus 3. Y times 2x is 2xy, minus y times 3 is 3y. We can also distribute a negative number. There we would just multiply everything in the parentheses times the negative outside of our parentheses. And finally, we can distribute over 3 terms. This does take a minute, but all you have to do is multiply the number outside of the parentheses times each term within your parentheses. So we see here we're multiplying 1/3 times 3x minus 1/3 times 9y plus 1/3 times 2. All of this simplifies to x minus 3y plus 2/3. So which expression can be expanded? Write the expression in its expanded form. These two problems look very similar. The difference is the parentheses. In the first problem, this tells us that this is a multiplication problem. So all we would do here is just multiply. This looks a little different from the one that can be expanded. If we look at our second problem, here we're expanding by distributing the negative y. So we would multiply 5 times negative y minus negative y times x. We can simplify this problem. 5 times negative y is negative 5y minus negative y times x is negative xy. Again, we have to use our integral rule, so we're going to add the opposite sign. So we rewrite this as negative 5y plus xy. Now let's talk about factoring algebraic expressions. What are factors? Remember, factors are numbers that multiply together to give you another number. So these are numbers that divide into our number evenly. So we have to think about what numbers can we divide into 10 evenly. That would be 1, 2, 5, and 10. The factors of 11 are 1 and 11. The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. The factors of 30x are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30, and x. If you see a variable within your set, make sure you include that as a factor for that number. And finally, the factors of xy are x and y, because x times y equals xy. Factoring is the opposite of distributing. First, we discussed distributing. So if we look at this first problem where we rewrite 5 times 2x plus 9 as a sum. 5 times 2x is 10x plus 5 times 9 is 45. If you look at our second problem, here we are rewriting by using factoring. That means we have to find the greatest common factor of 10x and 45. I know that the greatest common factor of 10x and 45 is 5. So that number goes outside of my parentheses. Then I think, what do I multiply 5 by to get 10x? 5 times 2x equals 10x, plus 5 times 9 equals 45. So as you can see, distributing and factoring are opposites of one another. Here we are going to complete the factored form of each algebraic expression. With the first example, they have given us the greatest common factor of 4. So we have to think to ourselves, what do we multiply 4 by to get 8a? The answer would be 2a. 4 times 2a equals 8a. Next, we have to think, what do we multiply 4 by to get 4? 4 times 1 is 4. So the factored form is second problem, we have 3 and 5/10 m minus mn. If you look carefully, you'll see that the only factor they have in common is m. So m goes outside of our parentheses. I know that m times 3.5 is 3 and 5/10 m. Minus m times n is mn. For the next problem, we have 14x plus 21. What is the greatest common factor of 14x and 21? If you said 7, you answered correctly. 7 times 2x equals 14x. 7 times 3 equals 21. Therefore, the factor form of 14x plus 21 is 7 times 2x plus 3. The next problem is y minus xy. What is the greatest common factor? As we can see, y is the greatest common factor. Now, what do we multiply y by to get y? 1. Anytime we see a variable by itself, the numerical value is 1. What do I multiply y by to get xy? That would be x. So y times 1 minus x equals y minus xy. These are equivalent forms. The final problem, we're distributing with 3 different factors. So we have to find the greatest common factor of 12, 16, and 10. I know that my variables aren't the same because they're a, b, and c. The greatest common factor of 12, 16, and 10 is going to be 2. 2 times 6a equals 12a plus 2 times 8b equals 16b minus 2 times 5c equals 10c.